Hi guys, so today I wanted to show you guys how I do my puff pony. I am always talking about She Sent It, this one here. It is their oil in gel and I absolutely love it for slicking back my hair for a puff. I love it because it gives me a really natural look to my hair. It's not really shiny, it's not super sleeked down, so it's just perfect for me. I can see the texture of my hair. So anyway, I am always talking about that, and someone finally asked me if I wouldn't mind showing how I use the oil and gel to sleek my hair. So I actually had my hair in twists, but I did take them down this morning. I was busy and in a hurry though, so I just went ahead and put on my slap because I had to go out, do some things. But I'm back home now, so I'm gonna go ahead, do this and show you guys. It is really simple and easy. So I'll share my process. Thanks for watching. These are the things I am going to use. So prior to this, I had my hair in twists for several days. It's still moisturized. My hair is really defined from having the twists in for so long, so that's going to be perfect for this style. I'm just going to start by pulling all of my hair towards the back. Okay, so I am going to take some of the gel and just start to rub it onto the top of my hair. I'm not really going over my edges because I don't want to mess with them too much. So I'm just going to kind of smooth out my hair with my hands and some of the gel. Now I have my brush and I'm just going to really lightly go over the top of my hair, pulling it back a little bit more to smooth it down just a tiny bit. And now I'm going to put on just a little bit more of the gel. I always use satin ribbon to pull my hair back. I bought this one at Walmart. You can buy it at any craft store. This is pretty much the same method that other people use to position their ponytail or their puff where they want it to be. I'm just going to use that ribbon and kind of use a little bit of tension to pull it into the spot where I want it to be. I'm using my brush again just to continue smoothing back my hair. I'm not brushing really hard. I'm not trying to get it really sleek. I'm just making sure the gel is distributed nicely. There aren't any clumps or lumps. I usually use a couple bobby pins just to hide the ends of my ribbon. And finally, I'm going to now brush over my edges just a little bit. You can do swoops here if you want, or however. I just kind of gently pull back my edges, and that's about it. Okay, so this is what I am left with. You can see the texture of my hair, and I really don't do anything with my edges. Now I'm going to grab my long satin scarf and just wrap that around the smooth part of my hair to keep everything nicely laid and to help the gel set a little bit. Okay, so that is everything with the gel. If you guys want to do your edges, that's totally up to you. For me, this is good enough. But I just put on my scarf for maybe about 15 minutes or a half an hour. It just depends on how much time I have. Most of the time, I really only need about 10 or 15 minutes and then the gel is set and ready. But I tend to just kind of leave my scarf on until I'm ready to leave the house or whatever, and then I take it off. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it for right now, and then I'll come back and show you guys. Okay, so it's been about 20 minutes or so. I'm gonna go ahead and take off my scarf and show you what that looks like. All right, so that's it. It's very simple, as I said. This one, of course, is a low ponytail today, but you can do it up higher if you want. If you want that high puff or something, you can definitely do it as high as you want. Either is fine. It's the same exact process for doing it. And here's an example of that. Later in the week when I refreshed my hair, instead of doing that low puff pony, I moved it a little bit higher up. So that's what you can see here. And when I do my puff a little bit higher up like this, then I also go ahead and put gel on the back part of my hair so that that's smooth. So this is what it looks like from the front when my puff is a little bit higher. Then here's this side and the next side. I decided I wanted to leave out my ribbon and my bow this time when I did the puff a little bit higher. So this is what it looks like if you don't use those bobby pins to kind of tuck in the bow and the ribbon and pin it away. And I think it actually looks pretty cute. So I style my puff like that sometimes, but not all the time. Now, of course, this is like the first day. I just took off my scarf and everything, and the gel is freshly set. So that means it looks more sleek down right now. But with time, it does become a little bit more flexible and it looks really natural. So by the end of the day, I think it just looks perfect for me. It's exactly the way I want my sleeked ponytails to look. Okay, so overnight, I use this. And I have an older one here. And this is perfect for me. It's the only thing that I use. I don't add any extra product. I don't spritz my hair with water. At night, I'll just do this. I'll show it to you. Yeah, that's it. And I do that each night, the same exact routine. I just put this on, I go to bed with it, and then in the morning I take it off, and that's it. I'm pretty much ready. I don't add more product. I don't spray my hair with water then either. And then the next night I put this on again. That's it. Now, of course, when you take this off in the morning, you just have to fluff up your puff a little bit. If you do want to add product, go ahead and do that too. But this is all that I do with mine. And I tend to keep that for about 3 days or so. And then after that, I'll go ahead and refresh it. So if I need to add water, I go ahead and do that. I use this one, my spray bottle, and I'll just mist it a little bit with water. I really don't need a lot for my hair, so I'll just mist it a tiny bit, and then I'll go ahead and put on a little bit more gel. Not a lot, not the same amount that I used the very first time I did the puff or ponytail. So I'll just use, maybe like the half of the amount that I originally used. I'll put that on with the same exact process you just saw, and then I'll let that last for another couple of days. So I really don't get any product buildup from the gel doing it that way because I'm using such a little amount anyway, and that's what helps my hair to stay looking really natural. So Anyway, that works out for me. It's my process, and I'll just show you how I take this out. So you can see already my ponytail is a little bit squished, so I'll just fluff that out. And if you decide, you want to use water to spray your puff or your ponytail, that's perfectly fine. Go ahead and do that, or add your leave-in or refresher, whatever you use, it should work. So yeah, that is it. It's very easy for me to do. I don't use a lot of product to get a lot of buildup. I don't do anything fancy with my edges and all of that. It's just not necessary for me. So that's it. Thanks for watching.